So do you know about data warehouse?
Yes, I know some. Yeah, I know.
So what are the, means, can you tell me the slowly changing dimensions? What are the types of slowly changing dimension, and give example on it?
Okay, there are three different types of slowly signing dimensions. One is SCD type 1, SCD
Mm-hmm.
type 2, SCD type 3. In that
Mm-hmm.
SCD type 1, what we'll be doing is there won't be any history data is maintained in this SCD type 1.
Okay.
Just insert and update will be happening in this SCD type 1. Whereas in SCD type 2, there will be history is maintained, and then suppose let's say suppose there is one employee, his location is Bangalore, and we will load this into target table, and in the next day when you run your job and this location is changed to Chennai. That's just what it will in SCD type 2. What will happen is the old record whatever is there, it will be inactive, and then whatever is updated that will be changed to active. And
Okay.
this is how SCD type 2 will happen. In SCD type 3, this is also same way, but the history data will not be maintained. Um, it will be maintained only for a particular period of time.
Okay. What are the, means, if I want to perform DML operation, when I'm talking about DML operation, it's basically insert, update, and delete. Okay.
Yes.
So if I want to perform DML operation on OLTP database and OLAP database, which will yield me faster result?
This one I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. Means, tell me the significance of OLTP and OLAP, where we are going for a OLTP and where we are going for a OLAP. The most common example ever you will find it is the bank transaction, ATM transaction, or OLTP. Okay.
Yes, the transactions.
Yes. So those are OLTP. Whenever it involves only DML operations like fast insert, update, and delete, all those things. When we are going for a bank, means ATM, you just retrieve some records, money, and all those things. Those are fast transactions. So those are being performed on OLTP. Okay. So and those are highly normalized table. Okay, highly normalized table. And when it comes to OLAP, it is the opposite one. It is denormalized. Like we can retrieve record faster, but by inserting into this thing, it will be very slower. Okay, it will go to different tables and all those things. So that's the main idea about OLAP and OLAP. Yeah, that's all from my side, Naresh. So you can, if you want.
Yeah, thanks, Priyaprada. Yeah, Nikhil, I will just touch with few topics like as you mentioned Snowflake, right? And Redwood also you work on, right?
Okay, yeah.
So I would like to know the difference between this Redshift and Snowflake.
Okay, the Redshift. Okay, you want what is the major difference, right?
Yeah, actually you said you have used Redshift in your project.
Correct. Yes, yes.
Okay.
I have used. Okay. The major difference is the Snowflake is in cloud database, whereas in Redshift, this is also AWS Redshift only.
Okay.
This is also cloud only, and whereas in Snowflake, right, it is there is no need to suppose if there is any space issues that is happening, it will automatically will get increased. There is no need to monitor anything and all those things. It will be like suppose this table has loaded with some amount this many GB of data. There is no need to increase the size of the particular table. Whereas in Redshift, I think we need to do these things.
So only here you have a restriction about storage, or what about computing?
Yeah, computing also this is.
Or else you can tell me why you have shifted from Redshift to Snowflake so that you can have a clear idea.
Okay, the reason I have not shifted. There is the whatever the project I worked on it that is completed. That's why when we got another
Okay,
project, I
okay.
moved on to
Acha,
Snowflake.
you got a requirement for Snowflake,
Yeah, requirement.
right? Okay, no problem. Then can you please tell me the architecture part of Snowflake? How many layers Snowflake does?
Okay. I haven't, I don't know about this architecture, and I haven't exactly know about this.
Okay, yeah. Tell me, first of all, you have a practical experience or theoretical experience? How many months or years of experience into Snowflake?
In Snowflake, I have around last 4 months.
What are the activities that you have covered by using Snowflake?
Okay, we haven't, we will just load data into the Snowflake, and we will create a procedure, and then we will run this process by using Talend. Other than this, we haven't done anything in Snowflake.
So we have some major cloud platforms are available, right? So how many cloud platforms Snowflake does support? Like we have a Amazon or Microsoft,
AWS.
Azure, something like that. So how many now Snowflake will support?
Okay, so you mean to say how many things that you can connect to Snowflake?
Correct, correct.
Okay, with whatever I worked on, right? Matillion will connect to Snowflake,
Mm-hmm.
and then Talent, these are the ETL tools that I know, and then Azure that we can connect to Snowflake. Um,
No, basically
um,
it will connect to GCP, Google Cloud Platform, and we have AWS, or we have Microsoft Azure. That's what we wanted to ask for.
Correct, correct. Okay, Nikhil, when we work with Snowflake, right, we should use either one of these cloud services platforms, right? So in
yeah,
your project, you are using Microsoft Azure or GCP or AWS?
no,
Which one you are?
Microsoft Azure, yeah.
All right. So you said you are loading data to Snowflake, right? Target tables.
Yes, yes,
So how it is, I mean, uh, before loading to Snowflake tables, right, there should be some staging part. Okay.
correct.
And before staging part, we have some raw data collection
Yes,
in any of the cloud storage. So how it is like how you are moving to Snowflake external storage to Snowflake staging and then
okay.
Snowflake staging to Snowflake tables. How it is happening?
Okay, we will be using the staging data like Azure Blob Storage, where we will store all our raw data. From that, once we will load to there, and then from there we will be loading into our Snowflake table.
Okay, so before that, how you are able to connect? Are you able to create any integration object to convert to connect to external storage to a Snowflake staging layer? How it will happening?
Okay, for some of the things, right, we will use Azure pipelines to load data into Snowflake.
Mm-hmm.
For Azure pipelines, we'll be connecting. We'll be using this blob storage as staging. From once it is loaded to there, we'll be loading into Snowflake.
Acha. So you mean to say you are using Snowpipe or
Not
Azure Pipe?
Snowpipe, Azure pipeline.
All right. Okay. So, how Snowflake internally manage its performance tuning? Because we are not doing any external performance tuning activities that generally we do in traditional technologies, right? But in Snowflake internally, we'll able to manage that performance tuning. So, what is the major thing Snowflake is handling towards that? Okay. So actually, aware of micro partitions in Snowflake?
No, I haven't done that.
All right. So micro partitions is a concept actually
Okay,
Snowflake will utilize and then will make a performance tuning. Okay.
okay, okay.
Yeah. And do you aware about the Snowflake history?
No, I haven't done that.
No problem. Okay. Or do you know about Snowflake caching? What are the types of caching that are available in Snowflake?
No.
Okay. So right, if you are know about Hive or in SQL, we generally maintain metadata, table metadata, right?
Okay. Yes, yes.
So where, I mean, in similar kind of nature that we are following in Snowflake, right? I mean, table creation, etc.,
Yeah,
etc.
table grid.
So where this metadata will be stored in Snowflake? Which layer? Yeah, table metadata in which part of Snowflake it will be stored.
Yeah, I think it will be stored in staging area.
Okay, no, actually, if you go through the Snowflake documentation,
Okay.
we have a three layers: cloud service layer, and warehouse layer, and storage layer. Okay,
Okay.
in cloud services layer, all this metadata kind of thing, and also permissions and all will be stored in cloud service layer. Then
Okay.
warehouse layer completely computing related. Okay, and
Okay.
storage layer completely regarding the storage. Okay, so there are three major layers available in Snowflake. That's how Snowflake will handle these three layers,
Okay.
right? And I
Yeah.
think the major features of Snowflake, right? One of the feature is time travel. Do you
Time
heard
frame.
about time travel?
I heard, but I'm not exactly what exactly it will do. I heard something like that.
Acha, okay. So
I need
now
to
tell
learn
me.
more about Snowflake.
Okay. Okay. So I think you have to go through this Snowflake
Yeah,
again
yeah.
to answer
Snowflake,
these
yeah.
questions.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
I need to go through.
Yeah, time travel and self.
yeah. So right, we have so many advanced concepts which are available in Snowflake. If you have a time, please go through it.
Yes, yes. I will
And
go through.
that is where people are migrating to Snowflake to leverage these concepts.
Sure.
Okay. So
I need to learn
finally,
more about Snowflake.
correct. Yeah, this is one of the important intro question. That is, Snowflake supports OLAP or OLTP applications.
Okay, big. Uh,
So if you don't know the answer, you can guess it.
okay.
Which one it will actually supports.
Okay, I think it will do OLTP, OLTP.
Do you think Snowflake doesn't support for OLAP application?
Both it will support. It will,
Yeah. Yeah, Snowflake will support both based on the data and requirement.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have few more questions, but better before asking that, I think you should have proper knowledge on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I
no
need to learn
problem.
more about.
No problem. But since we didn't cover much questions from Snowflake, I want to add few questions from SQL. Okay.
SQL.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, this is a famous interview question again, and generally we use our applications also. What
Okay.
exactly is between difference between dense rank and rank? I'm not
Okay.
talking about row number. I'm talking
Okay.
about rank and dense rank. I
Okay.
want to
Correct.
know the difference between these two with exam.
Okay. Suppose if you take an example for dense rank and rank,
Hmm.
there will be three records basically with one is with the ID number one and
Hmm.
some of the names like Nitin. The same ID number there is another name
Hmm.
and the second record with another name.
Okay.
If you're using in your select query both the dense rank and rank, what it will do is
Hmm.
uh, if you're doing order by based on here partition by is optional. If you're
Hmm.
doing order by based on your ID means
Hmm.
what rank will do is it will skip for since ID number is same for the first two records. What it will do is it will give it as one rank will give it as one and one. And then for the third record, what it will do is it will give rank as three because it will skip the rows.
Okay.
Whereas in dense rank, it won't skip the rows. So whatever is there, one, two, three, like that, it will be.
Okay. Fine. So, yeah, you're correct. Okay. Let me ask one more question. So, if I want to remove duplicates in a table, so which function you exactly use between or among dense rank, and row number? Which one you will prefer?
Um, I can prefer, can I give two options? I can
Hmm.
prefer row number and dense rank
Okay.
because
Uh,
rank will be sometimes it won't be exactly correct because if you are doing um, because we don't exactly look just because we don't have any primary key on that column.
Mhm.
Until and if we have any primary key, there won't be any duplicates. Because since we don't have any primary keys, we should use dense rank and row num so that it will give exact result.
Okay. So in your real-time project, right, definitely you might face these situations where we have a multiple duplicate records in our tables, right?
Yeah.
So which function you generally use to overcome that problem?
Okay, I will be using distinct function to load only distinct records into target table.
Okay then. Right. Do you have an experience in Hive?
No, I haven't.
Cha. All right. Mm, that's it from my end. Priya Prada, do you have any further questions or any feedback to him?
I am done. Just go through the things that I told earlier and try to correct the resume. Okay. Because
Yeah,
people will start first looking into resume and then they will go, they will ask questions according to your resume only.
yeah. Yes. I will check on that question.
Yeah, even I noticed few things in our resume.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you need to improve, by adding few things because you have learned many things and you are able to answer many questions, and that also should be reflected. And try to revisit your resume and try to make accordingly.
Sure, sure. I will do that.
And Nikhil, one more thing, you have contacted us for mock interview.
Yes, yeah.
So what exactly that you are looking for from us?
No, I just want to check myself whether I am how much I can able to answer to my question, so that it will be I can improve something. I can improve a lot. That wherever I will come to know where I'm exactly lagging, so that I can prepare from there. I have watched around 5 to 4 videos around in talent in your channel. And
Okay.
I thought to give a try on because I will come to know right where exactly I'm lacking in talent, all those things.
Okay. So you're strict with only talent and would like to master in other areas like Snowflake or something else.
Yeah, I want to yeah, Snowflake I want to do.
Good. Then fine. As by my knowledge, then you have answered many questions correctly in case
Yeah,
of talent and also some SQL related things.
yeah,
But advice is to don't stick with those and try to elaborate yourself with other
okay,
technologies and get sufficient knowledge like you have in knowledge in talent, etc. Okay,
sure, sure. Yeah,
so that may useful for your further uh, interview purpose or in your real time work.
yeah. Just have one question. Other
Yeah.
than this talent and SQL, right? Other than this topic, because I haven't known much knowledge on Snowflake. Just we are loading data in Snowflake. In this, whatever we have asked, right? In the talent and SQL, where am I exactly lagging? In your point of view.
Priya, can you please answer that?
Yes. So the thing what I noticed is you are lacking in somewhat confidence while telling. Means, let's consider one situation like you already told me about the match model, but you are not able to recollect the exact thing. So if you will do this fumble up in between the interview, that is fine. Fumbling is fine because it is a nervous kind of scenario. But the thing is, you have to be confident enough. Like I know these two things. I don't know one option. You have to clearly mention all those of things.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah. Apart from that, I know like means whatever you know, just mention it confidently. That's all. Means confidence will show up. Okay. Okay. Means whether you know the things and all those things, that is fine. But if you can confidently tell some solutions to the answers, it may help you out. Okay.
sure, sure. I got lot of questions from that. I came to know what are the questions in
Uh,
interview. I
Be
will
confident because most of your questions are correct. And remember one thing: nobody is perfect when interview is happening, right? Definitely, they might miss some questions. Good people may answer more than 70% correct answers, and but nobody will answer 100% correct answers, right?
correct.
So
Yes.
where is the difference is, that is our confidence level.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so be confident on it and go ahead,
Thanks.
right?
Yeah.
Right, Nikhil, thanks for your time.
Yeah,
Thank
one last thing I wanted to mention, Nikhil. So
Yes.
also try to have something on Unix. Just go get to some basic commands in Unix. Okay, that
Okay.
will help you out. Okay, as you have mentioned, it Informatica and Talend, all those in your profile. So all these are hosted on Unix server itself. So
Correct.
people will definitely going to ask you some basic commands, how we can see data in a, means how can we see a file in a server, how can we edit a file, how can we list down a file. All these basic commands, just go through it. So it will help you out. Okay.
Sure. I will try to learn this.
Yeah.
Thank-
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.